Hello, folks. New location today on top of uh, the balcony area, the master bedroom today. So hopefully I've got this right. This morning I had a call from one of my FISBs that I was working on, and eventually we figured out that they wanted to go with somebody else. So with that in mind, we moved on. The pricing that I had structured was 570, sorry, change that, it's 583 800, and I think they wanted more, but then there was another problem with it. They were pricing, they wanted to get a little higher. Initially they had priced it at 595, found that they couldn't sell, so they got it off the market and went with another agent, KW. They did it for 30 days, nothing happened, but within the 30 days they had dropped the price to 579. Even then it wasn't selling. The FISBO was given a lot of runaround by the agents, and I did this a favor to them. I did all my presentation and everything on Thursday, gave them the best possible solution because they needed some funding also with getting the maximum out of it. So they gave me a indication this morning, and I already figured it out yesterday. I think they were going to go with me just because I didn't get a call back, and I had made a mistake. That was my mistake. I should have signed them up on Thursday, but I gave them time to think about it, and that's where I think I fell wrong. I could be wrong about it, but at this point, you know what, mistakes are made. There are times I just need to just sign them up and move on and get the listing going, prepared for it, but that's okay. Learn from my mistakes and, you know, c'est la vie, right? So with that said, I've looked at a few other stuffs. I've also got, by Wednesday, I should have my 7 listings of land listings that are coming up, and hopefully we'll get them all set up as of Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully get it all listed and in the MLS and up and running. And I do remember getting a lot of leads from them, but these leads are basically for mainly land. So, but I got a listing out of it in the past. So I'm hoping to achieve something out of it again later on. Who knows? We'll see. With that said, I've been watching, and you'll notice it on the Facebook that I've posted. It was a story about the Buddha and the beggar asking question to Buddha, and there were 4 questions that he was asking and finding out how he can approach or solve his solutions with being a beggar. And Buddha had only requested 3 questions to be asked. This gentleman had 4 questions. If you look at my video that I posted up, the story is pretty nice, and I loved it. I think it's very well played, and everybody would or should, let me just put it that way, a better way of putting, should look at it and see what they get out of it. Because you know what, we always complain about problems, our own problems, and how we're going to solve it. Ouch, my nose itches. And the problem is, we think our headaches are bigger than everybody else's. And actually, it's not true. We don't know what other people's problems are. We'll never know. And that is the key to life. We need to remember there are people out there that have bigger problems than us. And if we continue to complain about it, I know there's a lot of people who complain. I've come to a point is, you know what, I just basically sidestep the complaints and move on. I found that I perform better, I'm more positive, and I also see a lot more energy coming out of me to do more and achieve more, rather than just sit back and say blah blah blah, I'm crying, and nothing gets achieved. So I take it on the chin. I make sure that I'm okay first. Second, make sure my surroundings are okay, and still stay very positive on a daily basis. No matter what the outcome is, no matter what happens out there, I still make sure that I am very positive with me, within myself. I start with that, and then I emphasize and basically glow outside of that to feel and give my energy to others. So if you want energy, come on down. I'm willing to give you anything and everything you want except money. Don't have any, nothing to give, but willing to see how I can give it to you, right? Find a solution for that also. So I'm a solver. Come down and we'll solve problems. Talk to you later.